You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
When a player puts on a new jersey for the first time, there's always a bit of anticipation about how they'll make their mark. For Cam Bynum, that moment came quickly in his debut stretch with the Indianapolis Colts. In the game against the Miami Dolphins, Bynum delivered what every defensive back dreams of, his first interception as a Colt. And it wasn't just a nice personal milestone. That pick lit a spark that helped the defense force 3 total turnovers, setting the tone for a convincing 33-8 victory. The play itself was something Bynum later broke down in detail. He explained how he had been studying the Dolphins' offensive looks, reading the quarterback's eyes, and waiting for the right opportunity. When the ball was finally released, it was almost as if the pass was meant for him. The interception was clean, and it shifted momentum instantly. What stood out most was how calm and prepared he looked in the moment. It wasn't luck. It was the result of film study, discipline, and trust in the defensive scheme. That single play did more than just stop one Miami drive. It set the tone for the Colts' defense the rest of the way. With each turnover, the Dolphins' offense was pushed further out of rhythm. Energy spread across the sideline, confidence grew, and Indianapolis began dictating the pace of the game. In football, moments like that can snowball, and this was a textbook case. Of course, it wasn't only about Bynum. His interception was the spark. But the entire defensive unit fed off it. The front seven applied steady pressure, the secondary closed off passing windows, and together they turned a competitive matchup into a runaway win. By the time the final whistle blew, Miami had managed only 8 points, while the Colts had racked up 33. For Bynum, though, this first interception as a Colt carries a special weight. Whenever a player joins a new team, there's always the question of how quickly they'll fit in and whether they can make an impact. With this play, that question seemed to be answered. Not only was he in sync with the defense, but he also showed the kind of playmaking ability that can change games. Looking forward, it's clear this moment could be the first of many. One interception won't define a career, but it does announce a presence. Bynum has now given fans a glimpse of what he can bring: reliability, preparation, and the ability to create momentum-shifting plays. For the Colts, it's a promising sign that their defense has another key piece to lean on as the season unfolds. And for Bynum, it's a reminder that new beginnings can come with career-defining highlights. Stay subscribed for more videos.